We on, Kenny?
Yeah, we're on. I just gotta share it now.
I don't know how much of what I was saying came through, so I'll go right to it. I'm going to answer a question about social event in history. And that was 1969. The Rolling Stones playing at the end of the hippie period, and methamphetamines and bad drugs were coming on, and they played a concert at Altamont in Oakland, and the Rolling Stones were doing that, but then they went into their darker music like Midnight Rambler. During Midnight Rambler about a rape, someone in the audience freaked out mad, and the Rolling Stones had made a mistake. They had hired Hell's Angels for security. Anyway, this guy in the audience was, I guess, dancing and flipping out a little bit, not hurting anybody, but this Hell's Angels guy took a knife and he popped up and he stabbed that guy in the audience. He stabbed that guy in the audience, and to me, that was a marker, Kenny, when things went dark. I read about the hippies, and it was about love and peace and change and being open and being groovy, and then things got dark, right? Things got dark, and the hippie movement kind of died symbolically when there was that death at Altamont, Rolling Stones. Oh, Kenny?
Yeah, that's pretty dark. They should have never hired the Hells Angels. That's scary. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Said that the stream was inactive and I had to close it out. But we're back now, so, technical difficulties and all that stuff. Okay.
You know what, Kenny? This happens, man, and nothing lasts forever. I had 1,000 stories up at clickbait, and one day I woke up and 900 were taken away, but that's it, man. Just do your best. If this lasts for 5 minutes, 10, whatever, I'm going to do my best, Kenny, and I hope you will too, man, because I'm excited to be on your show. I don't give a fuck that it's got 40, 50 viewers. That's more people than I talk to in a day, and I'm excited just to be with you, Kenny. I respect you, man. I like you, man. You always put out your best. You don't stay home. You go out there. You listen to music. You try to make people happy. Look at this stream, man. Look at this stream.
All right.
So I'm excited to be here.
Okay, we're going to move on. What are your favorite sports legends and wrestlers?
I learned about wrestling maybe as a kid by my grandpa Jeffers, and he liked the old guys, and he used to tell me about this guy named Freddie Blassie, and he was flamboyant man, and what is it, Triple G. I used to watch wrestling as a kid. It's still kind of fun, but I don't watch it too much there, Kenny. Yeah, man. I like, what's that guy who became a movie star? If you smelled it, was he The Rock? I guess The Rock. Oh, yeah, one final guy. What is that?
Talking about Dwayne Johnson, right?
No, yeah, Wayne Johnson, man. And is that man child? I remember when I was a kid, this wrestler would go to the top, man, and he jumped down. Was that Mankind? And he looked like a little animal. And man, that wrestling is kind of fun, man. It's theater. It's just like movies, and it's just like magic. It's just like magic. You suspend your belief, right? If there's real life elements, those guys get hurt.
Are you talking about Roddy Piper?
Oh, I've heard about him, man, and Rowdy and Nature Boy with that whoop or whatever he does, man. Is he still around? And yeah, man, that was fun. Wrestling is fun, and it's got those themes of literature. It's got those themes that we have here in our little small podcast. Good versus evil. We have our villains. We have our Germanam. I had my hate stalker right before who wanted to get my address, and that brings up doxing. So yeah, man. Wrestling is reflective of the themes. Ian Ellis might say Jungian kind of archetypes, even though Ian really doesn't know all that much. He makes like he does. Maybe he knows a lot in the chicken shop he works at.
What's up, Belle Ann?
Oh man, you know who Bellin is. Bellin is Bellin the Snake. He slides and slithers, and any hole he ends up with, only Satan knows where. Bellin the Snake, Bellin my nemesis. He will never say anything nice about me. You just watch, folks. He won't come on with me. I challenge you to come on right now, man, but he won't go face to me. He won't go man on man with me.
I'm just saying hi.
Bella on the Snake. Hey man, you brought up my nemesis.
Why is Bellin your nemesis?
Okay, folks. So there's this. I hope you asked me about movies because I actually thought about it and wrote down. Can I tell you about my favorite movies?
Okay.
Well, I mean, I could talk about the snake, but he should probably come on. Okay, Kenny. Kenny says, Sam Hill, you motherfucker, talking. Okay, talk about the movies. My favorite 5 movies, Kenny, and I'm going to shut the fuck up and maybe listen to your response. If you don't give too much dead, I'll listen. If too much dead, I'll go to the next movie. My favorite movie, and maybe someone can guess this, is a movie called Don't Look Back. Do you know that movie there, Kenny?
No.
It's about Bob Dylan. Do you know Bob Dylan's birth name? The name he was born with there, Kenny? Bob Dylan, that's not his real name. Do you know his real name?
Yeah, Robert Zimmerman. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody. Well, I was talking to Hostbusters, and my first phone call to Hostbusters, he smashed my ass. But I started singing Rainy Day Woman like I wanted to do with Kenny, but he wasn't interested. And I said, you know who Robert Zimmerman is, right? And Hostbusters didn't know anyway. That's Bob Dylan. He was born, 70 years ago in Minnesota, and he didn't get along with his family. He didn't want that name. But, somebody was talking about Jews. Somehow people are always talking about Jews. And I said, you want to know a cool Jew? A cool Jew is Bob Dylan. So that was a movie about his tour. He went to England, and it just showed him. And actually, I got thinking about Bellin the Snake. Bellin the Snake, because in that movie, there's this singer named Donovan. Do you know Donovan there, Kenny?
I love Donovan. Donovan's awesome.
Name some songs of Donovan.
Let's see. There's
Sunshine, Superman.
Yeah, there's Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow, I love that song.
There's also Hurdy Gurdy Man.
Oh yeah, man, Hurdy Gurdy Man. Must be a drug seller. I think Donovan's. Do you know Donovan's first real name?
No.
Not. I think it's Donovan Leitch. Anyway, Donovan, his first song in England was Catch the Wind. It's a beautiful song. He's well respected. So he's in there. Donovan's in a hotel room with Bob Dylan. The film is showing us. And Donovan goes in and playing his song. And people like it, man. People like it. And Dylan comes over after the song and says, hey, I'm kind of working on this, and sits down at the piano and comes up with like Blowing in the Wind or some such magical song there. Magical song there. So anyway, Kenny, I'm a pretty good writer. I'm pretty good here. I tell fairly good stories, and Bellin is like Donovan. Bellin comes in. I remember he was telling some story about being drugged or something in Northern California, and I was on, and I came on and told the story about me beating up Batman in Hollywood. I beat up real life Batman in Hollywood. He was one of these guys who puts on a costume in front of Grumman's Chinese Theater, and these tourists come by, and he charges them $1 and they take a picture with Batman. Anyway, I was homeless anyway. I told this story. So the same thing. I think Bellin doesn't like me because he wants to be me, but he's not first rate. He's not first rate. I'm just going to talk about here. I'll sit down and write something really good, and then. But if Bellin is before me, he looks foolish, man. Bellin the snake. He slides and slithers. Where he ends up in a hole, only Satan knows. And he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me because he is jealous.
Okay, what are your
Bellin
favorite?
the Destroyer.
What are your favorite brands of wine?
But I'm going to answer this question. Fuck, Kenny. One final thing about Bellin the Snake. I don't like him because he killed Sam Hill Gang. By the way, I'm hoping for a reunion, and I'm trying to buttering up Ross there, that very good producer, and I'm at peace with him. And hey, Ross, the people told me they want to get Sam Hill reunion, and we want Kenny on with it.
Jesus.
Next.
Okay. What are your favorite brands of wines?
Me, oh man, I'm giving the answer how I want, Kenny. But go to the next. I'm done. Go.
Okay. What are your favorite brands of wines and liquors?
Oh yeah, man, that's a good question. Macallan's whiskey is damn good, man. I like that whiskey. But I like Jack, Johnny Walker. I like those beers. I like those IPAs, man. I like those IPAs. I like the beer most of all. I was in Amsterdam, the Belgian beers. I like a lot. I like a good red wine, man, but I got to have it with dinner. And use that red wine when you seduce women, man. You don't want to bring out hard liquor, but you're trying to get some of that good loving. Bring out that red wine, Kenny. Go on, Kenny.
He's a drunk.
I'm no drunk. Now this Don A calls me a drunk. I don't know why he calls me a drunk. I'm a stoner. I don't know why he calls me a drunk. And go to RDA. I think they have a program today. They'll be calling about what happened with Don A, man. Don A had on Lenny. And Lenny Dykstra, he was drunk, and he was obviously drunk. He was obviously drunk on pills. And Don A goes like, oh, wasn't that a good call? And Ross Dog is righteous, man. Ross Dog can be an asshole with the truth, but so can I. And Ross Dog was authentic, and he basically said, hey, Don, that Lenny was drunker with pills.
Okay, Sam, if you go back in time and see like a few bands and different artists, what would they be?
Oh, I love these questions. And folks, these are really brilliant questions. And also the questions work for Kenny because he needs structure. When he's been on my show, I noticed if we weren't being specific with him, he'd sit back. So the role I want to offer you, Kenny, on our show Tuesday, Busters at 11 o'clock p.m. is Kenny. How about you doing a couple segments where it's Kenny with chat? I need you, if you would, sir, just like you did before. You were so good at it. You just read the chat and you talk to them or don't talk to them. Would you like that role, sir?
It's pretty good.
Sure. Invited, Kenny. It'll be fun. It's a fun show, and I didn't say it. Someone called it a runaway hit, and it is, man, and it got views, and I'm proud of it because we got that Hoaxbusters, and now, folks, we got Kenny TV too.
Okay, Sam, I'm answering Prince's question. Show was pretty good. The Rev was great. I met the Rev, and it was a good show.
Okay, Kenny.
I didn't play too many Christmas songs, but that's just my opinion. But it's
Kenny.
Christmas time. It's just okay. What's up, Jackson Black?
Yeah, Jackson Black is a troll. Hey, Jackson, let me say this to you civilly and politely, sir. Fuck you. Kenny, my second movie was E.T. Why? Because movies like an art, and E.T. affected me, man. You ever see that movie, E.T.?
Yeah, I saw a long time ago when I was a kid. It's a pretty good movie.
It's a great movie. Maybe, hey Kenny, but I think you had two loving parents who were probably functional. But my home was kind of fucked up. So when I saw that movie, man, my fantasy was that E.T. He was going to rescue me. Anyway, I cried at that movie, Kenny. And my next movie was King of Kings. King of Kings, just for my spirit.
I have a response from Jackson Black. He says, "Fuck you too, Sam."
Oh, that's original, isn't it, Kenny? Original Jackson Black. And the first time I saw Jackson Black was, I don't know, Kenny might have been there. Jackson Black phoned up Jimmer Nam, and he was trying to hit on this woman, Kitty. And he was trying to hit on this woman, Kitty. And Kitty said, Jackson Black, you have a girlfriend? And Jackson said, oh, yeah, man, I have a girlfriend. And Kitty said, and why are you trying to hit on me? He's that kind of guy, folks. He's a scum. He's a scumbag. As Kenny TV would say, Jackson Black is a douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't say, Sam, you didn't say what artists and bands you would see if you could go back in time, like in a time machine. What would they be?
Okay. I'm probably like most people. I'd like to see Jimi Hendrix, and a lot of people say Doors, and I did the Doors, but I want to see early Doors, because later Doors, unfortunately, Jim Morrison became an alcoholic, and he got fat, and he got beard. So I'd say I want to go back and see early Jim Morrison, and yeah, man, I want to see the Beatles, of course, and Joan Baez. I had a girlfriend who looked just like her, and of course Bob Dylan. Yeah, man, and Woody Guthrie. I dig the Woody Guthrie.
Then you want to see the Rolling Thunder Review in the mid-'70s.
Rolling Thunder Reviews with Bob Dylan, where he put on this makeup like a clown's makeup, and of course that review had Tom Waits, the musician who lives in Los Angeles, by the way.
I'm saying,
and Tom Waits, I had a girlfriend. Let me finish. I had a girlfriend who drank. She was an alcoholic, and she drank Bushmills whiskey. And she said she liked Bushmills because Tom Waits mentioned it in a film. And yeah, I like that period of time with the Rolling Thunder there, Kenny.
Yeah, he put together an incredible band, including Joan Baez, and they'd be on stage, and it was probably the best tour. You know, some people say that Dylan was never that good live. This is the one time period where he was really good live. This was the one tour.
Well, you know what? Bob Dylan got criticized for going electric, and I kind of went along with it because of albums like Blonde on Blonde, but lately I got a concert of early Dylan where he was just on guitar acoustic, and you know, Kenny, maybe the criticism was right, because I keep coming back to the non-electric Bob Dylan.
Well, I think him going electric was right.
Why, Kenny?
Well, after he went electric, then everybody started doing folk rock, and then they made country folk and country rock, and yeah, so
country rock, like maybe the Eagles and Poco, and maybe Kenny, he went electric for commercial reasons, right? There's that compromise. I saw Bob Dylan last year. I saw Bob Dylan live. My whole life I heard of Bob Dylan. And we went to the Stancy Theater, and Bob Dylan sang mainly Frank Sinatra songs.
Wow.
Disappointment, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of a downer experience. I saw the Rolling Stones, and they were pretty good. Hey, you have a question about some punk rock or something like that? I have an answer for it.
No, it's all right. You can sing Rainy Day Woman if you want.
Probably going to hear that a lot. All right, let's move on. It's all right, folks.
You can sing the
Go.
Bob Dylan song if you want.
Do you have any other questions for me, Ken?
No, I'm pretty good, man. I just gonna end the stream.
Okay, folks, we'll end it here. We'll end it right after my Bob Dylan. That way I don't have to hear your opinion on it. Anyway, Kenny, as you know, Bob Dylan is profound. Bob Dylan is the only one who got the Nobel Prize for Literature, the only musician ever. He speaks to the universal condition. By the way, fuck Ian Ellis. He doesn't like Bob Dylan. Ian Ellis called Bob Dylan a hack.
No.
I call you a hack, Ian Ellis. Anyway, I get sidetracked. He's great, man, Bob Dylan. And hey, listen, Bob Dylan's music is so great that he can take a folk a tune with only guitar, and someone like Hendrix can play it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I want to say I'm not such a great singer like Click, but it's the words, man. I'm going to sing a song that will give advice to everybody, man. By the way, this is for people over 18. So for everybody over 18, this is like preaching. You don't have to call it religious, but do it, folks. Do it. This song is going to recommend you do it, and especially recommended for you there. Kenny and Ross Dog and me. So I'm going to sing it now, Kenny, and then we'll leave. Is that okay, sir? Can I sing it now?
Yeah.
Kenny, you don't sound too excited, man, but is this one okay? Is this just another, I want this to be good, man.
I have one thing to say before you sing it.
I don't care that much. I mean, I care a little bit.
I care a little bit. Give that man, I like that man. Who is that little fucker?
Oh.
Go on, man. I don't know. I've heard his voice before, man, many times. Probably too many times, like this audience. Oh, should I sing now, Kenny?
Go ahead.
Okay. Again, folks, I'm going to sing like 4 verses, and just take the advice of what this Russell Cook was going to come in and give me some backup because I need it, but we had some audio problems anyway. I'm getting ready here, Kenny. Thank you so much for having me on. You're supposed to say thank you or something there, Kenny.
Thanks for coming by, Sam. It's been a great time.
And hey, Ken, seriously, when you come be chat with Kenny on Busters, I'm promo here. Yeah, fuck me. Wish my wife would more, but yeah, man, Busters next Tuesday, XL, host Busters XL, and also go to Ross Dogs. I think he has a show tonight. Anyway, you'll see Kenny there. What I want to say, Kenny, I'm sorry, is just be yourself. Be yourself. That's all we want is Kenny with chat. That's your charm, man. Anybody can be slick and slimy. Bellin can, but so I just want Kenny. Okay, I need to get on with this. I'm sorry, folks. Breathe it in. Well, the stone you when you're trying to be so good. The stone you just like they said they would. The stone you when you're trying to go home. And the stone you when you're there all alone. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Well, the stone you when you're walking on the street. The stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. The stone you when you're walking on the floor. The stone you when you're walking to the door. But I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. The stone you when you're at the breakfast table. The stone you when you're young and able. The stone you when you're trying to make a buck. And the stone you then to say good luck. But I would not feel so all alone. Chat must get stoned. Well, to stone you and say that is the end. and then they'll stone you and say, come back again. They'll stone you when you ride in your car. They'll stone you when you're playing your guitar. Yes, but I would not feel so all alone. Kenny TV must get stoned. Will they stone you when you are all alone? They'll stone you when you are walking home. They'll stone you and then they'll say you are brave. They'll stone you when you're shot down in your grave. But I would not feel so all alone. Cat must get stoned. Peace out.
Nice. Good job, man. Well, Sam? All right, Sam left the chat. Good job, Sam. Straight jacket. It's funny. All right, thanks for everybody joining. Sam singing is worse than Michael Jackson. Worse than 10 times Hulk Hogan. Oh, he's gone, Travis. Brian Blair. All right, thanks for everybody coming by. Andy Cruz, Cynthia Prince, Jennifer, Helen Keller, Pounder Pug, Russell Cook, and Prince, and everybody else that was here. Jennifer, many others. Jackson Black. All right. Ian Bellan, and many others. And the boss, whoever that is. All right. I'll see you guys later. Be well.